What's up, YouTube? How's it going? It's your boy Skinny Moose.
The Fast Squirrel.
We got this, we are bringing you this new Fear City No Fucking Chance, December the 9th, 2022. There is 2 matches, is it 2 or 3?
2 or 3 matches. I have 3 matches that you didn't see.
Okay, so I got the Slade versus Chris Barton match. Slade and Barton hit each other with their forearms, and Barton hits the rope, starting Slade out of the ring. They start fighting outside the ring. Barton eventually throws Slade back into the ring.
Slade is a beast, y'all.
Slade's
like y'all gotta understand this. Like, this man is like a killer.
Oh, that man is phenomenal.
Every time he gets in the ring.
Like that JCW Hoodfoot versus Slade with them light tubes. Oh,
yes.
Barton gives Slade a German suplex, and Slade pops right back up.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he does it, the commentators was like, oh my god.
I seen him do it against Murdoch.
Barton gives Slade a dragon suplex, then a lariat, and goes for a pin. Slade kicks out at 2. And Barton's not no small guy. I mean,
I seen that. He's a big boy.
Yeah, and the commentators are like, oh my god, he kicked out of that lariat in 5 years, and they're talking about some people that, you know, that has not kicked out of it.
Yeah.
And then Barton goes up to the top rope like he's gonna do a Vader bomb, and then Slade climbs up to the top rope, choking out Barton. They both fall, so like, Slade's behind this man, you know, obviously, I'm like this, but it's no way around, he's choking. Barton rises first after they fall, then Slade rises up and starts choking Barton. I mean, like, choking this man.
So he choked him and they failed? Because see, when I watched it, I thought that he choked him and old dude pushed back on him.
Now, see, when Barton was going up for that Vader bomb,
yeah, I seen that.
Slade gets up there and chokes him like this.
Oh, okay,
and then he falls back.
Oh.
Well, Barton rises first, and the Slade just pops.
Oh yeah, Slade. I told y'all, Slade's a monster.
And starts choking this man, and then the ref calls for the bell. Slade wins by submission, of course. Well, not submission, but
referee stoppage.
Referee stoppage. But Slade won't let go. That man would not let go until Dominic De Niro comes out there and kicks Slade in the back. Slade gets up and starts choking De Niro. They start choking each other. And then a bunch of people start screaming, let them fight, let them fight.
Yeah, I was like, oh snap.
So it was really good. So we got a 6-way scramble.
Which involved Joey Conway, Prince Adam, Playboy Polly, Alexandria Demetra, Kelly McMurphy, and Dr. Reactor.
Alright, so Dr. Reactor was supposed to have a 1-on-1 match, but it got turned into a 6-way. I am not for sure who he was supposed to fight, but he was going off.
I mean, I'd be mad too if I'm scheduled for a singles match and I get there and they don't throw 5 other people in my way.
I mean, I would be too. Wouldn't you if you trained and, you know, you got in your head and your mentality that this is a 1-on-1 match, and then boom.
Yeah, so, I understand why the man was mad.
Dr. Reactor grabs on the other wrestler, the other 5 wrestlers. Before the match even starts, he's going off. Then Joey Conway smacks him in the face, and they jump Dr. Reactor. He's goes to all 5. He's got the mic, and he's downgrading these wrestlers, and I'm like, oh.
And they get mad.
And then Joey Conway just smacks him, and then 5 other men, 5 men jump in.
Yeah, I seen that, and then they kicked my man Dr. Reactor in his head. Like, what the fuck, man?
The ref had to warn Prince Adam about hitting him in the privates because he was hitting Dr. Reactor there, and Reactor rode out the ring
damn.
I understand that there's no rules, but there's a limit to hitting somebody.
Especially in your nether region, man.
And then Colin and Adams goes at it for a bet. Dimitri comes back in and smacks Colin Then Irish whips him and gives him a big boot. Dr. Reactic sprays some green mist in Dimitri's face.
Yeah, I noticed that.
What do you think it was? Something from like Japan or something?
I don't know, man. Like, it looked like some, like, weird yellow-looking substance.
I don't know, dude. That was
I mean,
probably
he's a
like,
weird dude. Like, I mean, it could have been like some slime. It could have been anything.
I never thought about it like that, but it was like, oh, like, maybe like some green liquid drink, and it just...
Yeah, like that was...
Dr. Reactic ends up climbing to the top rope, jumping off onto Dimitri and goes for a pin. Dimitri kicks out at 2.
Yeah, that man's a beast, too. I've seen him.
Well, you know Dr. Reactic is going to do his favorite thing. He grabs his trash can while everybody else is out there fighting. And he puts it on his head.
I want to know what's with the...
And he puts it on his head. And then he decides he's going to jump on the other 5 men fight. New Fair City normally never has a ring. And that's what the commentators were saying. This was the first time ever.
Like, yeah, I noticed that. Like, it seemed like they were trying to adjust to it because they're used to the no ring, like, thing with Cass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
well, Colin's best friend stopped Dimitri from getting a 3 count. So Dimitri was going for a 3 count on Colin, and Dimitri would have won that match. But the thing is, Colin's best friend pulls him out, and Dimitri chases him beside the ring. He winds up chasing Dimitri winds up chasing Colin's best friend into the ring and gets clotheslined when Dimitri gets into the ring. Adam dives into Playboy and does a stunner. Conway does a 450 splash on the Playboy. Colin wins by pinning Conway. Alright, next we will be bringing y'all the Calvin Tankman versus Dominic De Niro. De Niro actually called out Slade first.
yes, I noticed that in the beginning of the night. He called him out.
Alright, and then...
Well, the match starts with them. De Niro slaps Tankman.
Oh shit, you just slapping like an armored truck or
Like, that man is built different than most people.
You're slapping like an armored water tank or something. And then after that, Tankman hits De Niro one time and lays this man slick out, y'all.
Yes,
I'm
I've
talking-
seen that.
I'm
Like,
talking-
he hit him, and it looked like, I ain't even gonna want to reference it. It looked like motherfucking Drago hitting Rocky in Rocky 4, my brother.
But it wasn't enough for a KO.
No.
Tankman was on it in 2022 though, y'all.
Yeah, he had a good year.
Tankman gives De Niro, who used clothesline and goes for a pin, and De Niro kicks out. Like, that's a surprise, and I think that was a mistake.
Yeah.
And
I think it just didn't take
Tankman throws
long.
De Niro from the turnbuckle to turnbuckle. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I know that ain't funny, and I know the man's back is sort of probably today still, but wow, he's just, yeah.
So as Tankman done threw De Niro from post to post, De Niro reverses it and throws Tankman in there. Hits the man with a DDT, attempts a pin and gets a 2 count.
Oh God.
And then attempts to pick this man up. And the man falls back on him.
Okay, so De Niro, it looks like he's a strong character. I mean, I've seen him pick up Tankman, but Tankman's a lot of muscle to be picking up.
That's a big man.
And he is a good weight. I mean, not really fat, but he is muscle. Like, I tell you now, Skinny Moose wouldn't be able to beat it.
I don't even think I would try to attempt to fight that man. No,
I'm not fighting him. He'd destroy me with one punch.
Yes, that's man.
They wound up start fighting out of the ring, and Tankman runs in at De Niro, and when he does, he moves, and Tankman hits the ring post.
Ooh.
And then
And that wasn't used to. They're used to the no ring, man.
exactly. And then they never really had a ring until that point, like me and Fat Squirrel mentioned. And Tankman does a big splash on De Niro and goes for a pin, but De Niro kicks out at 2 yet again.
Well, then Tankman goes for his signature move, the Tankman drop.
Yeah, I got that. He gives a miss. Well, when Tankman turns her, Slade comes out there, right?
Yeah,
like out of nowhere, Slade comes out there with handcuffs.
Like that caught me off guard.
That caught me off guard. Like, we're all looking at each other and we're like, what? And then
Like, what's with the handcuffs?
And then when De Niro turns around from paying attention to Slade, because he obviously wasn't focused on Tankman throws him in the air and does a, up in the air or whatever, does a spinning elbow. And Tankman wins, and then all of a sudden, Slade decides he's going to get in the ring. Calvin Tankman gets out. Slade locks the handcuffs on his arms. Did you see that?
I seen that.
And starts putting these, what would you call it, the metal piece in between them?
Yeah.
Against his throat. Against De Niro's throat.
Like, why is this man choking this man like that?
I mean, I did hear about from the commentators that they was going to go have a match in New Fear City eventually. So I'd like to see that.
I would like to see that too.
Well, eventually they get Slade off, and Slade leaves the ring. EMTs come in there and check on De Niro. Well, when De Niro gets back up, he flips
I noticed that.
on the ref.
Like, why the ref though? The ref had nothing to do with it.
And then all of a sudden, after De Niro leaves the ring, the ref wants to fight.
Yeah, that ref got up and
And
took his shirt off.
like,
He was ready to go. He was ready to go to war, boy.
And De Niro wouldn't come back at him. So, did anybody at all check out that Simbodi and Casanova match? And I know
I
we
did.
did. We watched it together. That match was wicked.
Yes.
Uh,
Very freaking good.
If we got any Simbodi fans in here, then you would know that Simbodi was in WWE as Cornsey.
Yes.
I probably might be saying it wrong. I am sorry, Simbodi. So when Cass comes out, he actually comes out with Arya. I may be saying that wrong, and I'm sorry.
Arya? Yeah.
And I'm guessing that is one of his girls from the show or whatever.
Yeah, I believe
And
so.
did you know that this was a rematch? They had a match back about 6 months ago in LA in a dirt lot. And I remember them fighting in an abandoned house. And this
I remember that one.
that may be the match, but it was really good. And I enjoyed both of them. So Cass knocks Sin out of the ring and they start fighting outside of the ring. Cass eventually throws him back in. And then Cassidy says he's going to get him a table from under the ring.
Table.
And puts it in a ring. Sin grabs Arya. Then Cass grabs him. Sin hits Cass in the head with a barricade.
By this time, there's a door in the corner. And Sin proceeds to throw Cass through the door. And then after that, takes the broken pieces of the door and starts hitting the man.
God, man. So Sin either farts in Cass' face or puts his privates in it. And then just does like that and then starts doing like
Yeah, like I was lost.
So-
I didn't know what happened there.
So
bro.
do you want to be one of the strippers now, Sin? Or are you all
Maybe.
fruity? And, you know,
Yeah, I know.
You want some fun with the gal?
Yeah.
And I like Sin myself. But then Sin gets out of the ring and looks under the ring and grabs another table. So when and then Sin grabs a table and then puts it in the corner and Cass starts hitting him and then throws him into the corner and Cass climbs on top of Sin. Sin grabs his beard and slams down onto him going for a pin. Cass kicks out at two.
Well, then Cass attempts to throws Sin into the corner and attempts to splash, but he hits the referee.
Sin grabs Arya this time. She spits something in his face. This time like beer or I don't know. A lot of spitting in this
Green. It
episode.
looked green to me.
To me it looked like kind of like brown, like beer or something. A lot of spitting in this episode.
And while the distraction is going on as she spit in his face, it gave Cass enough time to hit Bodie with that choke slam through that other door. And at this time, the other ref had done been knocked out because Bodie done threw him into Cass.
So another ref comes out there and Cass wins the match. That was a hell of a match.
Yeah, that was a very good match.
And then all of a sudden, we all should know, Ted Osborne comes out there, jumps Cass, it pisses Sin Bodie off. So Sin Bodie grabs him and goes, "Get the hell out of here." And where does Kit go? Me.
With Kid attacking Cass, you think it's gonna set up a future match with them?
Well, I would like to see it because them two's always going at it. Kid Osborne to take a punch.
Yes,
And
I've noticed that.
I've seen him take plenty of good punches from plenty of good wrestlers.
Yes.
So I'd
yes,
like
yes.
to see it. I think it'll be well worth it. And we will be back probably here in the next couple of days. And
So if y'all ain't checked it out yet, go check it out on IWTV, New Fear City, no fucking change.
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, hit that subscribe button for it.
And we will be bringing on Chubby Chipmunk in the next video for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Thank you.